All right, students, we are back. Travel English and culture. Today, I'm going to talk about the sectors of the travel and tourism industry. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. So let's learn some vocabulary and we will go through what kind of sectors are there in travel and tourism industries. As you know, there are many sectors. I'm not going to go through all the sectors, but a few sectors that are really very important. Okay, so here we go. This is the first one. Yes, that we are going to talk about. Okay, can you see it on your PBT? Yes. So these are the sectors of travel and tourism industry. The first one is travel agency. So you have to know what is a travel agency, and I'll say a few words about what exactly is a travel agency, what do they do, yeah. And the second one is airlines, yeah. So they're all, again, they all come under the umbrella term travel and tourism, okay. So airlines, and the third one is hotels and accommodations, and fourth one ferry and cruise, yeah, maybe this is a new word for you, and catering, yeah, and the last one is car hire or car rental. So these are some of the sectors of travel and tourism industry. Okay, so I'm going to explain a little bit about all these terms, yeah, so that you can understand what exactly is travel agency or airlines, car hire or catering, and ferry and cruise. Okay, all right, so here we go. The next one is this, yeah, the definitions of some of these terms, yeah. So you can look at the PBT, and the definitions are given there, though there are like a lot of details, but again, that's what you have to understand. Okay, so what is an agency? An agency, the travel agency, it's an agency that makes the necessary arrangements for the travelers. So you want to go to another country, yeah. So the first step is you contact a travel agency. Yeah. So there are many travel agencies in a particular city, and they have many branches as well. As you know, in Taiwan, one popular travel agency is called Lion Travel Agency. You know, sometimes when I book tickets, that is a travel agency I call, and also I check their like online, because they have the website, right? So that is what travel agency means. Okay, so they make all the necessary arrangements for you to travel to another country. Okay, all right. What's the second one? The second one is again, you know, a little bit more about the travel agency and the other terms like airlines. So what exactly is an airlines? It's an organization. Yeah, you can see it's an organization providing regular service for the public, especially it deals with air transport. It's all about traveling on an airplane. Yeah, so it's airline industry. Like each country has, I think, many airlines. I will also say a few words about, like for example, Taiwan, what kind of airlines they have. So this is a company or an organization that is in charge of the air transport. Okay, so that is the airlines. What is the next one? Yeah, an utility-based small ship that transport passengers, cargo, crew, vehicles like cars, trucks. What do you think? What is this? Yeah, I talked about agency and then airlines. So the third one is ferry. Okay, so the word is ferry. All right. Okay, and the ferry, I'm explaining this word a little bit because this is not very common. Yeah, So I want you, I mean, it's not a common word that everybody knows, so I want you to understand what exactly is a ferry, okay? And on a ferry, it's not for many days, it's just for a day or overnight, as you can see on the PBT. It's a short period, and you go from like one end of the water body to the other end of the water body. It's just like crossing a river. You don't have many rooms there. There are not much entertainments. So that's the ferry. Okay. So these are the definitions of agency, airlines, and ferry. Okay. Just have a look at these pictures. You know, I show you these pictures because I want you to have an imagination or the visuals, right? And the visuals are always more effective. Yeah. So the first one is the airlines. Yeah. What airlines is that? That is the EVA Airlines. Yeah. I think you know EVA Airlines, right? Yeah. One of the popular airlines in Taiwan. Yeah. And at the bottom, the second one is the ferry. Okay. So ferry, you see there is an opening there, right? So that opening is for to transport cars, yeah, or motor like vehicles, yeah, motorcycles and bikes, yeah. So that is the ferry. Okay. So there's a difference between ferry and cruise. Yeah, cruise is in the middle. That is cruise. I will explain about cruise a little bit later. Okay. So cruise and ferry, the difference. I hope you can understand the difference. Ferry is smaller in size, and not for many days. Yeah. And then there are not much entertainment in ferries. There are no restaurants. Maybe you can buy some, but still there's no restaurants or activities that you can do in a ferry. And the other one is the travel agency. So as you can see, they're in charge of the traveling. Okay. All right. This is just to give you an idea of the sectors of travel and tourism industry. Okay. All right. Just to understand the concepts, okay, the terms, yeah, and then we will go into the details in the next video. Okay. All right. Thank you.